Yeah, this is an appeal to a person's psychology, so it may not be the case. But I think the reason many people are leaving the church today, not all, but many, is for those sort of superficial reasons. And that if there were a new pope elected, and as his first act he tears the motu proprio and drops it into St. Peter's, and then begins celebrating the Tridentine Mass or something, you'd find a lot of people actually coming back.
Yeah,
which is probably a sign they should have never left to begin with.
Right. Well, I wrote on my blog a couple of years ago, I wrote this post with the title, "Don't Abandon Your Mother." And I think some people responded to it very angry. I couldn't understand the anger. It was as if I was somehow, like somebody accused me of gaslighting, right? Like I'm saying, well, if you leave the church over what's going on right now, what I argue is it's like if your mother's being attacked and you flee the scene, right? Instead of defending her. You haven't done your duty. And in the same way, if you think, well, the church is being besieged by heretics and by perverts, who are abusing children, all this kind of thing, and I'm out of here, I can't take it. Well, the church is your mother. I mean, as a Catholic, the church isn't just some people who get together every week. It's not a human institution. It's the body of Christ, and it's of divine foundation. And not only that, but it has a kind of personal nature. It has a maternal nature. It's your mother. God's your father. The church is your mother. That you ought to run to her defense. Now more than ever, she needs you. So now more than ever, it's not that, well, now's the time to flee, right? No, now's the time precisely not to flee, but to stay in because she needs your help, right? And some people got very angry with me over this, and they took it as if I was somehow condemning or criticizing people and gaslighting them for basically trying to make them feel bad. I was actually trying to do something closer to the opposite. It was trying to rally people to look at this as not just an organization that's let you down, but a person, a corporate person rather than a human being, but nevertheless in an extended sense, the person of the church who needs you. And the hope was to kind of inspire people to, yeah, you know what? If I look at it that way, I can deal with this, right? This is a fight, and I'm going to get into the fight. I'm going to jump into the fight.
But
with
instead,
both
they
feet.
saw it as an appeal to emotion. Probably,
Exactly right. And it wasn't that at all. It wasn't.
No.
It was meant to be a reminder of what the church is. The church is not some party who's let you down. It's not a company who's sold you a bad product, and now you're going to I'm taking my business elsewhere, right?
Oh, wow.
It's the bride of Christ. It's your mother. It's Holy Mother Church. And so if you think of the church that way, the reaction should be analogous to if your own mother was being assaulted, right? Because the church, you might say, in her divine element has not changed. It's her human element. And in Catholic theology, there's always this distinction drawn between the human element of the church and the divine element. The divine element remains spotless, but the human element, it's like the garment the church is wearing that's become tattered.
Yeah.
The body of the church hasn't been affected, but the garment, to use that analogy. And so rally to your mother, she needs you, It was meant to be inspiring. And some people, I think, took it that way, but some people took offense at it.
I want to tell you about Hallow, which is the #1 downloaded prayer app in the world. It's outstanding. Hallow.com/Matt Fradd. Sign up over there right now and you will get the first 3 months for free. That's like a lot of time. You can decide whether it's useful to you or not, whether it's helpful. If you don't like it, you can always quit. Hallow.com/Matt Fradd. I use it. My family uses it. It's fantastic. There are over 10,000 audio guided prayers, meditations, and music, including my lo-fi. Hallow has been downloaded over 15 million times in 150 different countries. It helps you pray, helps you meditate, helps you sleep better. It helps you build a daily routine and a habit of prayer. There's honestly so much excellent stuff on this app that it's difficult to get through it all. Just go check it out. Hallow.com/Matt Fradd. The link is in the description below. It even has an entire section for kids. So if you're a parent, you could play little Bible stories to them at night. It'll help them pray. Fantastic. Hallow.com/Matt Fradd.